Hey everyone, Mr. Schultz here as we dive into interpreting inverses. And our learning objective is interpreting. I will be able to interpret inverses. Well, what's the point of inverses? Well, basically, it's just like a reverse. It's like an Uno reverse card. Uno reverse card. Imagine like you're going through and you're like doop 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 doop. The Uno reverse card says, "Yeah, I'm good, fam. Let's reverse that and go the other way and forget what you just did." It's like the opposite reaction. So, like, the opposite of adding is what? Subtracting. The opposite of timesing is what? Division. The opposite of a power, like squaring, is square rooting. And the opposite of a function is its inverse. That's that's like something just really quickly. So an inverse function is just a function that reverses, much like like untying. Let's see if I remember how to spell untying your shoelaces at the end of the day would be the inverse of tying your shoelaces at the beginning of the day. It's just opposite reaction. Undo it. We're undoing a function. Well, let's continue. A formula for converting a temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. So let's go over a real world problem. Fahrenheit to Celsius is the following. Well, hey, why don't we find the inverse of this? So this is going to be equal to y is equal to 5 ninths x minus 32. And what we have to do is we're going to switch out the first step after we wrote out the y is we're going to switch the variables x and y. So I have x and I have y. So x is equal to 5 ninths times y minus 32. Well, maybe I want to do one step at a time. Maybe I don't. But I have like three numbers here. I have a 5, I have a 9, and I have this minus 32 right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this divide by 9 right here. So I'm going to times 9 on both sides. That will cancel this out. So after I times 9, I should get 9x is equal to 5 times y minus 32. Well, now I have a times 5 I want to get rid of. So what I can do is I can divide by 5 on both sides, and that will cancel out the 5s. Give me a little room here. So I have 9 x is equal to, and I could write it like that, or I could write it like this: 9/5 x. Doesn't matter which way; it's the same thing. As long as I don't put them downstairs, don't do that. So that's equal to y minus 32. I can get rid of these parentheses. I'm gonna just put them right there. See, they're just gonna hang out there, just like now. It's a happy face. Let's draw hair, maybe ears, maybe a nose, and now he's a goatee. He's from the 90s. Okay, well, I only have one last thing to do. I'm going to add 32 to both sides. And I should get 9/5 x plus 32 is equal to y. Well, now I can rewrite this and say, hey, the inverse of t of x is equal to 9/5 x plus 32. And what does this do? Well, this can be used to convert a temperature in degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit. So the first one, we plugged in Fahrenheit and boot, doop, 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 out pops degrees Celsius. Well, if we found the inverse, now it's degrees Celsius, and boop, 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 out pops degrees Fahrenheit. So we just plugged it in, and we get our inverse. All right, guys. Thank you much for watching, and I'll catch you in class. Bye.